there was a little bit where he said, you know, some of the things I say will be setups to jokes. That is very, very Stuart Lee.
What's up, YouTube? Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good.
What's up, YouTube? Hello. So I'm back. I've been away for a bit. I was on holiday in south of France. Very nice, near Toulouse, where they've got a couple of toilets actually there. And the old magic's still there, you can see. Also, but the most exciting thing, of course, was just after I got back from holiday, Jerry Sadowitz got cancelled, and I'm very pleased about that. Not because I hate him, but I do, but because I got, sorry, top of my head slightly. It's better. Oh, it's too much. Hold on. But because sorry, I might have to cut that bit out. It's a bit stupid, isn't it? But because I got 18,000 views in one day, because I had just happened to have posted videos about Jerry Sadowitz, which you should go and watch them. I'm not sure where they are. Are they that way? They're somewhere, just generally, just on the internet. Yeah, go and watch them, because they're really stupid and really have nothing to do with Jerry Sadowitz, except that he gave me a copyright strike. I did these sort of fake videos complaining and getting quite angry and saying that I hated Jerry Sadowitz, which obviously I don't. It was a joke, but most of the comments are from people saying, "You're a sad bastard, why are you so angry? It's his right to copyright strike." Anyway, so that was quite good. So I got tons of views and a load of new subscribers. If you're new, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I love you all. Not you there, you're a twat. But I do love the rest of you. You're good guys and girls, mainly blokes probably. So with all that rambling out the way, it's Frankie Boyle part 2, Hurt Like You've Never Been Loved. And I'm literally gonna, just pick it up from where I left off. So let's dive right into this brilliant piece of comedic magic. There he is, Frankie Boyle. He's the one there with the beard.
That was in Edinburgh as well. That's the genteel part of Scotland. Edinburgh and Glasgow are very different cities. For example, if you see a guy in Edinburgh walking down the street carrying a golf club, he's often going to play a game of golf. Farage dodged the question of whether he thought Idris Elba should be the next James Bond, and I think Idris Elba would be a great James Bond, because I want to see a Bond movie where the pre-credit sequence is just a black guy trying to drive an Aston Martin through central London. Someone seems to be shooting at us, Bond. I think it's the Met. UKIP want an Australian-style point system. Australia's the most racist place on earth. Ayers Rock is just a load of dead Aborigines with a tarpaulin pulled over it. Was that too much for some of you? This might be quite a long hour. This is a gentle tickling kind of foreplay involved in here. Tickling foreplay sounded sinister, didn't it? You never hear quite how racist UKIP supporters are, because they always do those vox pops for the news in the high street. They need to start doing those down the pub. Well, Governor, if you called me at 3 o'clock on Bromley High Street, I'd have told you that my main area of concern was Europe. But seeing as we're in Wetherspoons, I'll cheerfully admit that it's the Jews. It's the good old days part of UKIP, isn't it? You remember the good old days? You could get fish and chips and polio in the good old days. You could leave your front door open because you had fuck all worth nicking. And no one had the strength to open the door because they all had fucking polio. You could go out for a walk on a bank holiday Monday down the pier. And your little brother would go missing, never be seen again. In the fucking good old days. You could wear old knees up in the good old days if you didn't have fucking polio. And you had variety shows on the TV. Not like your alternative comedy, no. Everyone in that variety show, they could dance, they could sing, they could tell a story, and each and every one of them was a convicted child molester. And you thought you vaguely recognised one of them from the day that your little brother went missing. But you couldn't be sure, because you'd been drunk, even though you were only 4 years old. Because it was the fucking good old days. You were drunk from the alcohol content of the mouthwash that Jimmy Savile used to dip his cock in to show victims. Because it was the fucking good old days. The fucking good old days when you could ooh about a joke about Ayers Rock, not knowing that 2 jokes down the line, Jimmy Savile was dipping his fucking cock in mouthwash.
Oh.
Okay, that bit's going in. Do you know the main place where refugees from Iraq get rehomed in Britain is Glasgow? Yeah, I didn't ask for exactly where. I wasn't just going to fucking fuck off the stage in the middle of this recording to go and find a fucking Iraqi refugee, eh? Did you go to the show? It was a bit weird actually. He did about 10 minutes and then he fucked off to Sight Hill. 2 hours later he came back with a guy called Ahmed. Wished us all a fucking good night. Some of these sentences I say will just be the setups to jokes, pal. Okay? How you doing anyway, buddy? Thanks for trying to help me out. You look like at some point in life you've had to pull a dangerous dog off your mum. So that you could have a go at fucking her yourself. They send Iraqi refugees. Fucking hell. So, boys, you're fleeing sectarian hatred and violence. I love the old film, man. 2 sets of fat people singing about famine. You'll never replace the hatred without Rangers, will you? You'll never get back to the same level of hatred without Rangers, even if you had a Muslim Partick Thistle. The Catholics and the Muslims would just bond over their mutual hatred of orange outfits. We're 6 points behind, boys, but we'll claw it back over Ramadan. I fucking love the Orange Walk, actually. I love it, man. There aren't a lot of things left in life that make me feel handsome. I totally mean this in a good way, right? I'm not saying the Orange Walk is gay. All I'm saying is, if I was trying to prove that I wasn't gay, that's not how I personally would go about it. Who are you calling gay? Fetch me my majorette stick and my big ribbon. I'm about to perform a wee routine that will leave you looking rather foolish. An English guy asked me the other week, what's the difference between a Scottish Catholic and a Scottish Protestant? Which is quite a difficult question, because there isn't one really. And the best I could come up with was this. A Scottish Protestant only thinks about his relatives who've passed away at good points in his life. I wish my dad was still alive to see me graduate. Wish my Uncle Tommy was still here to see me get this job. Whereas a Scottish Catholic only thinks about his dead relatives when he's doing something guilty or shameful. I'm sorry, Granny! I'm sorry about that joke, Granny. And my entire career to date.
Well, that seems like a good place to leave Mr. Boyle. Thank you. So that's part 2. I don't know if I'll do a part 3. I have to say, I can clearly see the influence of a certain Mr. Stuart Lee there. Good old days bit reminded me enormously of a bit he does in his act.
There was no planets, was there? No. And there's no suns, was there? No. There's no crime. Make of that what you will. You could leave your house unlocked, couldn't you? Because it didn't exist.
And there was a little bit where he said, you know, some of the things I say will be setups to jokes. That is very, very Stuart Lee. I think Mr. Lee has, you know, worked his way into the fabric of the collective comedic unconscious, which is a good sentence, actually. I might say that again sometime at a dinner party or something. So, yes, there you go. And why is it that... Because him and Jimmy Carr both have a funny high-pitched laugh. And I don't know if that's because... I mean, I don't know why it is. It's very strange, isn't it? But, I mean, there must be some link between, you know, making offensive jokes and having a high-pitched laugh. And I guess being Mozart as well. But Amadeus, good place also to stop this video because I'm just rambling. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, watch my videos, comment below, be good to your parents, get an education, don't do drugs, and do something good every day of your life. And you'll be fulfilled, and I'll have hopefully some more subscribers. Don't nobody go nowhere.